The initial scene shows Maddie Whittier, Amanda Stenberg, sitting in what she thinks of her as most loved room in the house. It gives her a pleasant perspective outwardly, as she appreciates envisioning what walking out there would be like. To walk out there, especially in the sea, Maddie makes sense of that she has consistently lived with an interesting condition called Serious Consolidated Immunodeficiency, SCID, meaning her antibodies can't as expected ward off disease. Her mom, Annika Noni Rose, has saved her in the house for the vast majority of her life after she was a kid and experienced numerous ear diseases and instances of pneumonia. Her main companions are her medical caretaker Carla, Ana de la Reguera, and Carla's little girl Rosa, Danubar Hermosillo, who are the main others permitted in the house. She invests the greater part of her energy submerging herself in books and composing audits on them, as well as watching films with her mother, or building models with a space traveler figure inside. At some point, Maddie spots new neighbors moving in nearby. She sees Oliver Ollie Splendid, Scratch Robinson, riding his skateboard down the road. He gazes toward Maddie's window and grins at her. She grins back. That evening, Ollie and his sister Kara, Taylor Hickson, stroll over to the Whittier home to give them a bundt cake that their mother made. Dr. Whittier opens the entryway and pleasantly declines the cake since it's coming from outside. At the point when Ollie inquires as to whether Maddie is near, Dr. Whittier immovably expresses she's not and afterward closes the entryway. He messes around with bundt cake at first prior to recording his number on the window. Maddie begins messaging him and afterward envisions their discussion like she were sitting in her model burger joint. They discuss their experiences, including Maddie's infection and the passings of her dad and sibling, as well as Maddie's craving to see the sea. Both Carla and Rosa realize that Maddie is into Ollie. While her mom is away, Carla welcomes Ollie to go to the house, yet he should avoid Maddie so he can't get her debilitated. The two talk for some time and hang out. Both Carla and Rosa realize that Maddie is into Ollie. While her mom is away, Carla welcomes Ollie to go to the house, yet he should avoid Maddie so he can't get her debilitated. The two talk for some time and hang out. Later on, Maddie sees Ollie in a battle with his dad. Ollie strikes the primary blow before his dad hits him back harder. Later on, Maddie sees Ollie in a battle with his dad. Ollie strikes the primary blow before his dad hits him back harder. Maddie runs outside with worry toward him. Dr. Whittier sees this and pursues Maddie. She pulls Maddie back into the house after Maddie attempts to help Ollie. Dr. Whittier admonishes Maddie, and afterward Maddie begins to hurl in the sink. Dr. Whittier fires Carla for giving Ollie access the house. Stricter medical attendant to really focus on Maddie she and Ollie keep on conveying secretly. One evening, Maddie goes into her number 1 room and sees that Ollie taped many photos of the sea, with a note saying that each sea should be seen by H. Maddie composes a letter to her mom saying she will be no more. She heads toward Ollie's home and says she purchased 2 boarding passes to Hawaii. Ollie advises her to return home for her security, however Maddie guarantees that she's been taking a drug that is saving her well until further notice. Persuaded, Ollie drives them both to the air terminal. Maddie and Ollie come to Hawaii. They drive to a shack they've leased, and Maddie goes to purchase a bathing suit. They go to the sea where Maddie swims interestingly. They then evaluate bluff plunging. Maddie has a great time. Sometime thereafter, Maddie and Ollie have intercourse interestingly. Maddie becomes ill and she drops. Ollie takes her to the emergency clinic, and Maddie awakens back home. Dr. Whittier isn't irate, in light of the fact that she feels that Maddie has gained her illustration from this experience. Maddie is then compelled to remove Ollie of her life, feeling it is best for the two of them to quit seeing one another. Ollie moves back to New York City with his mom and sister to abandon his dad for good. Maddie doesn't be able to bid farewell. Afterward, she gets a call from a specialist that treated her in Hawaii. At the point when Maddie makes reference to she has SID, the specialist recommends that there is no sign of that illness in Maddie's framework. Maddie then goes through her mom's records to track down anything on SID. At the point when Dr. Whittier returns home, Maddie inquires as to whether she truly is debilitated. Dr. Whittier keeps on evading the inquiry. Maddie runs outside, and her mother just attempts to inspire her to return while never noting Maddie. Maddie goes to see a specialist to affirm that she never had SID. Her invulnerable framework is just feeble in light of the fact that it hasn't been as expected presented to customary infections or diseases. Irate, Maddie stays with Carla and Rosa. At the point when she at long last sees her mother once more, Dr. Whittier mournfully concedes that she deceived Maddie since she would have rather not lost her the same way she lost her better half and child. Maddie chooses to go to New York City to visit Ollie. She recommends that she will ultimately pardon her mom. As Maddie bounces on the plane, we see Dr. Whittier conversing with Carla, probably to apologize to her. Maddie goes to the bookshop. Sufficiently sure, Ollie is there perusing a book. The two rejoin and kiss prior to going out for an experience in the city. Finally, in this love story shows love begins unexpected way like Ollie and Maddie. All love begins that we didn't expect it, so love yourself first and don't be shy to make friends.